Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. Hope you're doing well. Taking a quick break from Beef Watch 2024, because you guys know that a whole lot is going on with that right now, to talk to you about another thing that we have consistently railed against on this channel because it sucks and continues to suck. That's AI music. Now look, just to preface, I'm not totally 110% against the concept of AI. I'm not totally against the concept of AI being involved in helping artists along in the creative process when it comes to music. In concept, what I have and continue to take more and more of an issue with is that AI and AI prompts, be it in music, be it in visual media, whatever it is, more and more seems to be less and less about the technology, the artificial intelligence as it were, and instead just kind of seems like it's being used as a means of laundering just straight up plagiarism, because the AI in question allows the developer or the user the ability to recreate another artist's work or sound without directly sampling it or copying it through a cover or something like that. Enter the AI music creation website and app known as Udio, which has been promoting itself pretty heavily on social media as of late, with posts such as this that say, "Introducing Udio, an app for music creation and sharing that allows you to generate amazing music in your favorite styles with intuitive and powerful text prompting." As the ad on here kind of showcases, you can jump in here and say, hey, I need a birthday song for my friend Irvin. I want also an Irish folk tune, violin, instrumental. It was so over, but now we're so back, sung by a choir. So based on these text prompts and asks, the AI does its best to generate for you whatever it is you're trying to get from it. When we go deeper into this tweet thread, the Udio generated music the app is posting is kind of convincing.
There is a house way down in New Orleans. They call the rising sun.
Yeah, what we just heard there is a piece of AI generated music, not actually a song that is owned or copyrighted or posted by any one artist or band or anybody. But there's something kind of weird and uncanny valley about what we're hearing here, because there is something about this recording that feels eerily close to a lot of what has been previously released, recorded. I mean, unless you literally directed the app to sing House of the Rising Sun over a different chord progression entirely, where would it even get the idea to do that? That's where this idea and concept of AI training comes in, because in order to have a piece of what is known as artificial intelligence have the ability to generate a piece of music like this, you have to try to feed it examples of the thing you're trying to get it to understand and eventually recreate, which is how people usually describe the process of what's going on here. But to me, it's weird framing, because it's not like Udio or whatever AI is behind it is sentient. It's not learning anything. You're just literally uploading other works from artists and people into it, and then basically asking it to spit out slightly altered versions of that thing so that you yourself can then profit off of it without having to pay an artist for a stream or for, like, I don't know, a physical copy of an album, something like that. I mean, even in this little promo that they played us at the top of the thread over here, where you're prompting it for a piece of instrumental Irish music, it's hilarious that you would even go to Udio to get your hands on such a thing, because if you just go literally on any music streaming website, there are probably hours of completely unheard Irish folk music that is totally instrumental that you could be spinning instead. But rather than support any of the artists doing that and actually creating that music, you're going to go to an app like this to make what's already freaking out there. Now, some of you guys may be watching this video up until this point and saying, Anthony, you don't work at Udio. You don't know anything about their process or the AI that is creating this music on the platform. You're just kind of talking out of your ass. There's no way this platform is like openly ripping other artists off, much less putting out carbon copies of the work of specific artists after being prompted to create music with a certain sound, a certain genre, a certain mood, because that actual music from those actual artists is being uploaded into it. But no, guys. No. It is actually doing that. And multiple users have found out that if you punch in an array of description tags from platforms such as Rate Your Music, you do actually literally get those results. Because as one user, Ezra, here shows us after doing the exact process that I just described and punching these tags, punching these descriptors into Udio, they pretty much got a carbon copy of a Blade song, vocals and all.
Dead of night. Feel the frost as my heart takes flight. Love's the game in the neon glow.
Okay, that is literally just Blade's voice. What's funny is that this is not even the only example. There are many of them. Here we have another one posted by Muffins AKA, where the vocal is clearly just frickin' Young Lean.
I got to the beat with them cookies. Oreo stack my trees, no facade. I'm sipping on Gatorade colors like yours. Sweet and the salt, we mix no mirage. Swedish young king, I rap no disguise. Clouds in my sound, my dialect flies.
And look, this is not just a phenomenon that we're seeing with more obscure, more underground artists either. This track over here posted by DCI Baby is just a friggin' Future track.
That memory, yeah, they right on my skin. Fully charged, purple tilly, yeah, deep in my grin. Codeine grin got me leaning, never breaking the fold.
Even the codeine reference in the bars? You cannot tell me this isn't literally Future, because it is. And for those of you who are still skeptical, though I don't know why you would be, Udio has actually reacted to having their hand caught in the cookie jar here a little bit. And apparently now a lot of these user-generated tracks that sound eerily similar to other artists' work, especially very popular artists, many of them have been completely deleted off of the platform, and the manual mode in which you could type in these tracks, type in these tags with such specificity on the platform, that has been removed. However, I imagine whatever generative process Udio goes through in order to make the music you ask it to make can't be that much different now. It's probably still just ripping off the existing works of other artists. And honestly, Udio should be taken to task for it, because if all these artists and producers can be sued and brought to court for basically borrowing a beat or a vibe or a melody or a sample or whatever from some major mainstream track, certainly Udio is guilty of that very same thing times 10. And you know what? It's predatory. It's gross. It's disgusting. And there should be some repercussions. There should be some laws. There should be something to prevent this. Congress, hey, we're waiting on you. Please do something. Once again, this whole artificial intelligence thing and having it be trained on other artists' songs and whatever, it's just plagiarism with extra steps. We need to stop pretending like it's not that, because the further down the road we allow this to go, the further the value of music overall is just going to drop into the toilet. So there it is. There you have it. Those are my thoughts on that. What are yours? Let me know down in the comments. Over here next to my head is another video you can check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, Udio, garbage forever.